Ooh, all righty, everybody. We are live. All right. How are we doing, everybody? It is Friday night. We have our second master case of Series 2 to break. This master case right here. So this is what we got for tonight. 12 boxes. Should hopefully be just a wee little bit of fun. You know, fingers crossed. Let's see something good tonight. Really hope we see something nice and big and juicy. Here is our numbers for tonight. We have 09 on the sticker. So 09 are the last two numbers on our master case. 09. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Is Whammy Kazammy. Our master case 25-26 Series 2. Stack of 4. Stack of 4. And a stack of 4. Yes, there we go. She's looking mighty nice right now. Again, hopefully she is nice. Hopefully she treats us well. And as always, what I'm going to ask you guys, where are we going to start tonight? You guys tell me. Obviously, we have our 3 stacks here. So where do we start and where do we finish, right? So normally, again, I let you guys let me know in the comments. Just blurt out a little answer. Alrighty. Far right. How come that's not popping up on my messages thing here? All right, so far right, very good. We will we'll start with the right. So let's do kind of what we did with the case yesterday there, and go from right to left. I think that kind of works out pretty well. Perfect. Everything should be on the screen there off to the side, so that should be all set. Let's drop down our card holders. All right, well, there we go. I think we're all pretty much set up. Let's go ahead and go over the break predictions real fast before we get into it. Obviously, to those who may not know, we normally give 4 break predictions that pertain to whatever we're breaking. Obviously, tonight it is Series 2, so it's going to be more series-based. So tonight, the break predictions are going to be as follows. So again, if we get 3 out of these 4 correct, I give away a prize associated again with whoever's in the break. So like I said, however many teams you have, that's going to essentially be the number of entries you have for the giveaway. So 3 out of 4, we give away a prize. And if we do 4 for 4, we'll give away the original prize. Then we'll add an extra prize on top of that basically as well. We were able to get 3 out of 4 with the first break, so we'll do a $10 break credit get probably tomorrow once I kind of get everything organized from the 2 cases. So we'll do that. So we got a $10 break credit associated with the first case, and then, like I said, this one we'll do kind of the same thing. We'll just do some more break credit. I think we'll just do another like 2 $10 break credits. So, so yeah, we'll do $10 for 3 out of 4, and then if we do 4 for 4, we'll do another $10. Break predictions tonight again are going to be as follows. We have hit 3 numbered Young Guns. We hit 2 last night. I do think 3 is possible. We had 4 in our 1 case of Series 1. So again, it just depends on how the box or the case breaks down, but I think it's possible. So hit 3 numbered Young Guns. This time around, just hit 2 Outburst Young Guns. We hit 2 last night, so hit 2 Outburst Young Guns. And then again, same as last night as well, hit 5 Young Gun canvases. That's pretty much probably a lock for the most part. Again, excludes the black and white, so any just normal, regular Young Gun canvas will do. And then hit a card number 250 or less this time. Yesterday was to 100. This time dropped it down, but we hit a couple like ones that are like 25, so I don't think we'll have any issue clearing that one as well. So I think that's that. So again, like I said, so if we get 3 out of the 4, we'll do a $10 break credit, and then if we do 4 for 4, we'll do another $10. Again, we got the other $10 again from case A. We'll run again. We'll get all that stuff done. Like I said, I'll have to get everything organized from these 2 cases so I can post spam and stuff like that. So, but once that's all kind of done and out of the way, I'll go ahead and I'll get ready to run, any kind of giveaways or such like that. But welcome in, though, everybody, once again. Powder Keg Pack Rips. We got break 250B. It's our second master case of 25-26 Series 2 hockey. So best of luck to everybody. And let's see what we get, starting with our first box of the night. Again, we did the same kind of deal with the Islanders as we did in the first case. We broke them up by box. So box number 1 tonight, this box here for the Islanders is going to Mr. Butcher. Box, we got 62 on the sticker and 44 on the box. All right, everybody, best of luck. Let's see what we can do. Our second master case of 25-26 Series 2. We do have a Young Gun, it looks like, to start us off with. Chuck Encore. Car Slaps. So we got ourselves a winger. The LA Kings, we got Taylor Ward, Young Gun, so going to the Kings. Kings are going to Snowy, I do believe. I wish I could hit a Schaefer in every box. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be very upper deck, would it not? We got Seth Jarvis Encore. Vibin, Stuart Skinner. And rookie UD portrait here, Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Shen Hayden. If you know, you know. We got a young gun in here as well. We got Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. We got Boomtown, Tom Wilson. I don't know. Have to kind of wait and see what we got here, I guess. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm seeing some Islanders there. Oh, bang. There you go. First box in. We got our first Schaefer Young Gun. So there you go, Butcher Buddy. First one of the break. 2 Young Guns in. We got our first Schaefer already. Much quicker than yesterday's. Yesterday's, I think we didn't get our first Schaefer till the last box. So and I am just gonna just one touch all these Schaefer Young Guns. Might as well. Might as well. We got a base Young Gun Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. First box in. And this one is going to Butcher. So there you go. Congratulations there, buddy. There she be. Let me make a quick note of that too real fast. Sure I got that down. So congratulations once again there, buddy. That's a nice big hit there for yourself. I like to believe that, like I said, you know, hopefully we see at least another base Young Gun and maybe a variant or 2 as well. I'm gonna get greedy. I'd love to see a whole bunch of his stuff come out through the case tonight. Looking forward to it. Dylan Gunther, Sizzle Reel, Speckle. And we got Joey Decord. And then Glow Up Evan Rodriguez. So we got our next Young Gun. Kenzie Weegar Canvas. We got Sizzle Reel, Patrick Laine. So we got a winger. From what I see, looks like a winger. He likes to eat zingers. For the Detroit Red Wings, going to Pack-A-Day. Michael Brandsig Nygaard. There you go, going to the Detroit Red Wings there. So again, congratulations to Izzy on that one. Detroit had a pretty good first case as well. So obviously, again, congratulations there to either Pack-A-Day Izzy. I think we might have a black and white canvas, maybe. Oh, there it is, too. I was correct. Adam Fox, black and white canvas for the New York Rangers. We have Cole Caulfield up next. Let them cook. And then Glow Up Matthew Knies for the Maple Leafs right after that. And just a whole bunch of base cards. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That was a nice little hit there, Brian. So we'll go to your pile. A young gun. Jackson Lacombe. Nick Paul. It's a defenseman. Going to the Boston Bruins, Frederick Brunet. Frederick Brunet. And if I'm saying names wrong, obviously I do apologize. Boston's going to sleepers, so there you go, sleeps. Frederick Brunet. So again, already first box in, already got our Schaefer out of the way. Hopefully, again, we got hopefully we got a couple more to see tonight. Love to see that happen. We got Dylan Gunther Speckle beauty portraits. We got Wyatt Johnston, Dallas Stars canvas. And we got sizzle reel Jack Hughes for the Devils. So we got ourselves another young gun. Anthony Stolarz vibing. Zebuium Beauty Portrait. Uh-oh. Well, there you go, Snowy. Looks like we got something teal. We got another Sam Dickinson here for you. So there you go, Snowy. Sam Dickinson Young Gun for the Sharks. Again, kind of at least these guys are showing up a little bit sooner than yesterday, so I'm sure that's I'm sure that's a bit of a relief there on your part. There's Lincoln's. Got our first Blue Dazzler. Bobrovsky going to the Florida Panthers. McAvoy Encore. And Radko Gudas Boomtown for the Ducks. Two packs left in box number 1. Should have our young gun in this pack. Connor McDavid. We got the Vibe and Thatcher Demko. Let's see what we got. Going to the Calgary Flames, we got Matvei Gridin. Matvei Gridin going to the Flames. So there you go, Nikki. Another gritty there for you. Actually, pretty excuse me, pretty strong first box in terms of young guns. Actually, a pretty decent little set of young guns in this box, so that's okay with me. Last pack, we'll drop down our next box, get that ready to rock and roll. We got an it's an outburst. I guess it's probably a base. It's probably a horizontal now that I'm looking at it. Took me a second because it's not the normal, because the lines go up like that, so it kind of threw me off. Got Brad Marchand, if you know, you know. Very nice. Going to the San Jose Sharks. Carl Grundstrom. Silver Outburst for the San Jose Sharks. And we're going to close off with one more Matthew Schaefer Slaps. So that one will be going to you there, Butcher. Put that in your little pile there. All right. Now I'll do it for box numero uno. Couple Schaefers coming out of the box. Always a good way to start. We got 64 on the sticker and 43 on the box. And this box now for the Islanders is going to Adam W. $64 sticker, 43 on the box. All right, box number 2. See what we get. So we got a Young Gun. Leo Carlson Encore. Alex Tuck for the Sabres canvas. Going to Chicago Blackhawks, we got Ryan Green. Going to Chicago. It's going to Shane. This guy sleeved up. Ryan Green. For a minute. Next pack up. What do we got up next? It's like we got maybe something speckled. It's looking a little speckly. We got Speckle Slaps. Colton Parayko for the Blues up next. That is going to our first timer, Greg. Nathan McKinnon, UD Canvas. And then we got Sizzle Reel for the Kings right after that. Next pack up. Next pack up mentality. The next Young Gun in there. Let Them Cook. Jack Hughes. Glow Up Quentin Byfield. Going to CBJ. So this one's going to you there, Eric. We got Jack Williams, Young Gun. Going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. So there you go, Eric. Basically, yep, you are correct. Almost a Sabre. Until he said, no, thank you. We got another Young Gun in here, looks like. Our Young Gun's out of the way now. That's Stuart Skinner Encore. Easton Cowan slaps for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then for the New York Islanders, Max Shabanov. 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 I don't know how you say it. So this one is going to Adam there, though. It is an Islanders hit, so quick, gotta adjust that. Much better. So I want to do real fast, make a note of that. All right. And we got a UD exclusive here going to the Canadians. So there you go, Graham. 56 out of 100. UD exclusive base, Samuel Montembeault. It's kind of a nice one. I don't think we hit an exclusive. We hit a deluxe, I think, base last night, but we didn't hit like many exclusives or anything like that. We may have a young gun in here too. Frank Vetrano. Zane Perek. No, not a young gun. Just wanted to make sure. So that's cool. But again, like I said, we didn't hit any of the exclusives. We hit an exclusive young gun, but not like, you know, nothing base oriented there. So yeah, this one's going to Graham and the Habs. Samuel Montembeault. We got 56 out of 100. So we got a young gun here. Just vibing with Igor Shesterkin. Jake Sanderson glow up. And we got a repeat here already. We got another Frederick Brunet young gun for the Bruins. There you go, Boston. That's another one there for your sleepers. And halfway through our second box, let's see what we got next. Got our next Blue Dazzler here, Mark Stone of the Vegas Golden Knights up next. Vegas is going to Adam L. We got a few Adams, I think. We have a few Adams in here now, I think. So, yeah. Get multiples of all these names. We got to kind of make sure we're keeping them clear. Got the Shushkin. And then we got Robert Thomas glow up for the Blues. Let's see what we got. I think I might know what that is too, actually. I think we got a young gun here, but I think it's going to Utah, maybe. Jason Zucker. We got Brandon Hagel. Let's see what we got. Oh, no. There you go. Going to the Islanders. We got the teammates here. Okay. I saw the black. I thought that might have been a Tusky, but it is not. Going to the New York Islanders. So there you go, Adam. It's a nice little hit there for you. Young Guns teammates, Schaefer and Gatcomb. Make a note of that real quick. All right. So there you go. That's a nice little hit there for yourself, Adam. Islanders teammates. I think last night they were I think they were in like the same box or something. I just remember like all the Schaefers were like in like the same box. It was wild. I mean, I guess not really wild when you think about what Upper Deck does, but you know, it was kind of wild, you know. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. Austin Matthews, let them cook. We got Yanni Gourde, the Tampa Bay Lightning outburst. And like I said, some of these cards I will be sleeving just later on, just not tonight, or at least during the break, I should say. Beckett Seneca slaps for the Anaheim Ducks. We got a speckled Let Them Cook Jack Hughes. Carter Mazer. And then we got Sergei Bobrovsky portraits for the Panthers. I'll do it for that pack. Just a bunch of base. We got 2 packs left in our second box. And then after that, the next box for the Islander, is going to Brian D. Cutter Gauthier, UD Canvas. And then we got Vibin Vasilevsky. Let's see what we got behind here. We got our Young Gun. No way. No way. No way. There's another Schaefer Young Gun. That's so. Wow. 2 boxes in, 2 Schaefers. Maybe everyone will get a Schaefer tonight. So there you go, Adam, buddy. So that's the thing, you know. You know, why not? Why not? One more Matthew Schaefer Young Gun. So there you go, Adam. And maybe it's a good thing we're seeing him pop up a little bit more. I'd love, like, you know, again, I kind of agree with RB. I'm kind of hoping we see a variant tonight of his. I mean, I'd love to get the clear cut, to be honest with you. I'd love to pull a clear cut, but yeah, I think any variant would be cool. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just putting this in like a normal penny sleeve here. See, I'm just not even thinking right now. Luckily, I just bought a whole new box of these one touches anyways, so I can afford to one touch the lot of these. So there we go. 2 tonight. T for 2 and 2 for T. All righty. That's how we go. Let's see. Make a note. All right, very good. So 1 pack left. So wow, like I said, two boxes in already. 2 Schaefer Young Guns. Like I said, I'd love for that to continue throughout the case, just having him show up. And we got our first fluorescence. We got a fluorescence red here going to the Chicago Blackhawks. Got Ryan Green. We got Crosby, if you know, you know. And then we got Boomtown, Nicholas Delorier. Didn't even see that link bug there. Yeah. All right, we got Ryan Green. Ryan Green for the Chicago Blackhawks once again. Fluorescence. All right, now I'll do it for box number 2. On to box number 3 tonight. We got 83 on the sticker, 83 sticker, and 50 on the box. 83 sticker, 50 on the box. This is box number 3. So again, this is the Islanders. Excuse me, I said the Habs. The Islanders are going to Brian B. So good luck with your box, Brian. Hopefully we'll continue to see some more Schaefers come out of the case. 83 on the sticker, 50 on the box. Best of luck. Let's see what we got. Does not look like we got a young gun on this one, I don't believe. Sizzle reel speckle. Matvey Mishkov encore for the Flyers. And then Mason Marchment glow for the Kraken. First young gun here, though. Got Alex Vlasic up next, UD Canvas for the Blackhawks. Ilya Sorokin, vibing for the Islanders. Let's see what we got next. Going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. So there you go, Butcher. I do believe this is going to you as well. We got another Easton Cowan here. You did hit one on the first case, so now this is number 2 there for you, Easton Cowan. Young gun for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's what I say. Hey. Yeah. It's just not good enough, man. You know, you hit the Schaefer Young Gun. Now you think you can, now you think you just start demanding stuff. I think we got a black and white canvas in here. We do have black and white canvas. I think it's just a normal, but we'll. Yeah, it is. We got Mackenzie Weegar for the Calgary Flames. I think he got traded, though, if I'm not mistaken. I thought he got traded. We got If You Know, You Know, Draisaitl of the Oilers. And Nathan MacKinnon, Portraits of the Avalanche. I need to get my new pack of penny sleeves. A bit low. Right. What do we got next? Looks like we got maybe a young gun. Can't really tell. Okay, we got our first rookie blue dazzler here for the San Jose Sharks. We got Cam Lund going to San Jose. That's a rookie blue dazzler. Hey, there we go. We got our Matthew Schaefer here encore. So that's going to their Brian. And then a Nico Hischier UD Portraits right after that. Well, you just came at a good time. Like I said, you already got your Dickinson already pulled and everything. Well, now, no, that sounded kind of bad. I didn't mean to make it sound like that, but just let you know you hit a Sam Dickinson young gun. I'll put it like that. That sounds a little bit better. I don't want to say your Dickinson's being pulled. So. Anyways, that's enough of that R-rated talk. This is a PG-13 show. No more of that potty mouth around here, mister. Let's make a little note real fast. All right. Very nice. There you go. So far, every box has had a Schaefer in it to some degree. So again, I'm not too upset about that. Hopefully we can kind of, like I said, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that trend continue there. We got the Erik Karlsson for the Penguins. Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. And up next for the Avalanche, and the Avalanche is going to Graham Wyatt Amat. Again, I'm probably saying that name wrong. Amat Emut. But going to the Avalanche nonetheless. What do we got up next? Halfway through box number 3. And we got our first Outburst Young Gun in here. So what I'm going to do is I think for like these special Young Guns, I'm just going to set them off. We're just going to wait to the end of the box to see. But there is just kind of see it there a little bit. But it is a Young Gun Silver Outburst. I was just going to say something about the break predictions too. I was going to say, I don't think we've hit anything yet to go towards those. We haven't hit a Young Gun canvas yet. That would be the first Outburst, which will count towards the Outburst prediction. We got a Young Gun in here though, so again, kind of keep an eye on the predictions there tonight. Yanni Nyman. David Pastrnak. Let's see what we got. For the Vancouver Canucks, Kirill Kudryavtsev. Okay, like I said, I'm probably saying that name wrong, but about as good as I'm going to make it. All right. And Vancouver is going to Brian J. Like I said, we're starting to get multiple names going on here, so it's got to start have, like I said, that's why I got kind of like nicknames and stuff for you guys. Just helps me out just a wee little bit. All right, I think. Open a new pack of penny sleeves real fast. Moving right along now. We got a pink Dazzler. It's a pink Dazzler. Where is it going to, though? I say we just say it's just going to be a Schaefer. Let's just go with the Schaefer. Come on now. Let's see a pink Dazzler Schaefer here. It is not. But going to the Dallas Stars, though, we got Matt Duchene. So Dallas is going to Brian D. Matt Duchene, pink Dazzler. Linus Olmark, Sizzle Reel. And then Matthew Olivier, Boomtown. Good old Matt Duchene. Maddie Duchene. We got a young gun in this one. Got the old vibing Samuel Arison. Dylan Gunther portraits. And up next, we have Charlie Edouard Dastis. The Ostis. Going to the Bolts. So Tampa Bay is going to Micah. There you go, Micah. Get you on the board there, son. All right, we got 3 packs left, and then we'll do our outburst reveal. So we got another young gun in here. Roman Yossi core. We got Neil Pionk, Peg. And up next for the Seattle Kraken, Ville Atovainen. Going to the Kraken young gun. Seattle is going to Brian D, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take the encore down. More room for the young guns. Pavel Dorofeyev glow up speckle for the Vegas Golden Knights. We might have a program of excellence, possibly. It's looking like that. So I think we got a program of excellence canvas. Who is it going to? For the Vancouver Canucks, we got Braden Coots. I don't know. If I'm saying the name wrong, I apologize, but that is going to the Vancouver Canucks. So congratulations there to Brian J on that. And then we got Tyler Toffoli sizzle reel for the Sharks right after that. So I know Schaefer's was horizontal like that, so I was kind of hoping maybe, but there you go. Program of excellence. And we got our last young gun here. Let's see what we got. Cale Makar, let them cook. Owen Tippett, glow up for the Flyers. And one more for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We got Curtis Douglas going to Tampa Bay. Curtis Douglas going to Tampa Bay. Dust this out of the way. All right. It's time to see what we got for our Silver Outburst Young Gun here. So let's go ahead and peel back the layers. Elvis versus Lincoln's vibing. Ovechkin slaps. All right. So again, if it is an Islander, it is going to Brian D. The next 3 boxes, those 4, 5, and 6, are going to RB. Best of luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. Oh, very nice. It's going to the Utah Mammoth. We got an Outburst Tusky here. Going to Rob. That's awesome, actually. I kind of like that. Utah Mammoth. We got a Silver Outburst Tusky here. So that's going to Third Shift Rob. Very cool. Like I said, oh, it's very nice. Like I said, I don't mind that. It's kind of a cool one there. Enough to break the ice. That's how much he weighs. Oh, you and your clever marketing, Upper Deck, I tell you. All right, very cool. So that'll be our first outburst. We need one more outburst for the break prediction. And I think that's possible. We got 9 more boxes to go. We got 59 on the sticker, 80 on the box. Oops. All right, sorry, just had to make some pile adjustments there real fast. All right, moving on. Box number 4 again. Next 3 boxes are all going to RB pertaining to the Islanders. So 4, 5, and 6 will be going to either RB. Like I said, so far everybody's I mean, every box has had a little Schaefer in it to some degree. So 59 on the sticker, 80 on the box. So again, hopefully we can keep that trend continuing throughout the case. Got a young gun already. Got Jack Eichel. Erik Karlsson. Up next for the Calgary Flames, Adar Suniev. Again, I'm not sure, so apologies for the bad pronunciation there. But going to the Flames, so that's going to you there, Nikki. Douglas there. Moving right along into the next pack, though. Little more elbow run now. Oh, I don't think we got anything young gun wise in here. Oh, but there you go. Going to the Detroit Red Wings. So there you go, Izzy Pack-a-Day. Izzy on Instagram. We got 166 out of 199. Kind of a nice little team color match there with the red. Simon Edvinsson. Detroit. Sizzle Reel Connor McDavid. And then glow up Matthew Coronato. Obviously, I will sleeve this up. It is numbered. Going to Detroit. Kind of a nice one there. Pack number 3. 3 for me. It's maybe a young gun here. I can't really tell. Let them cook. David Pastrnak for the Bruins. Ryan Leonard, UD Portrait for the Capitals. It is a young gun. Hey, very nice. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got a Ben Kindle. Ben Kindle going to the Penguins. Good young gun hit there. Going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to Jason. Papa Bravo. Pittsburgh did really well in the first case. We'll see how this case shakes out. We got Sidney Crosby. If you know, you know Speckle. Steven Stamkos Encore. And then we got Bo Horvat of the Islanders here. Again, this is going to RB. Portraits. Right. Got a young gun. Tyler Sagan, UD Canvas up next for the Dallas Stars. Spencer Knight for the Blackhawks. And up next for the Detroit Red Wings, we got Axel Sandin Pellikka. Going to the Detroit Red Wings. Again, another pretty good young gun hit there. Detroit did well again in the first case we opened yesterday. Pellikka. No, we didn't hit any, no Swagnificence, no Day with the Cups in the first case. So, again, I would love to see at least a Day with the Cup pop. Wow. That back card is like mangled. Luckily, it's a base card, but man, like that whole corner is like, it's like shattered. Let's see what we got. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Bang. There you go, Graham. Black and white Ryan Leonard Young Gun Canvas. That came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that one. There you go, Graham. That's a nice hit. So there you go, buddy. That's a big one there. Young Gun Canvas, black and white Ryan Leonard. Bang, bang, bang. There you go, Graham. Got Kirill Kaprizov, Let Him Cook. And then Nico Hischier, Blow Up. So again, both black and white young guns. You know, we had the Ben Kindle in the first case, and now the Ryan Leonard in this one. So again, both really good young gun canvases. I'm not upset with either one. Obviously, Schaefer's is going to be held over for extended. Extended is going to be a fucking loaded product this year. It's going to be expensive all hell too. Like, you think this is bad, just wait till extended comes out. People are going to be eating that shit up. They're going to want those debut patches too. But crazy nice hit there again, going to you there, Graham. Congratulations. Congratulations are in order. And that came out of nowhere. Ryan Leonard, black and white. I love the black and white canvases. That was such a good idea on Upper Deck's part. I will give Upper Deck credit on that one. You know, I never had an issue, like I said, giving Upper Deck a pat on the back when they do right, but I'm also, one to kind of scold them a little bit when they, when they're kind of subpar on their effort. Got another Bo Horvat encore. Oops. Then we got Ryan O'Reilly Nashville canvas. And up next, we got Zach Metza for the Buffalo Sabres young gun. Let's wait for a minute. All right. Let's see what we got. What's next? Can't really see anything, but we'll have to find out, I guess. Oh, I think we got another young gun canvas in here coming up. Alexander Nikishin. That's a speckled going to the Hurricanes. We got ourselves a Young Gun canvas coming up here. Should be just a normal one. Going to the Boston Bruins. So there you go, sleepers. I think you hit a Riley Duran last night, so you got the Farinacci tonight. So I think you got both the Young Gun canvases there. So that'll go towards your Young Gun canvases. Actually, I think that might be one of the first Young Guns. I mean, besides the black and white, might be one of the first Young Gun canvases we hit tonight. It's just base there. So I think we hit a program of excellence earlier. So I think this is one of the first Young Gun canvases we pulled. Again, the black and white don't count for the break prediction, but again, we still got 8 more boxes, and you only need 4 more. So I think I think we can make it. But going to the Boston Bruins, John Farinacci, Young Gun canvas. We got a Young Gun in here. Jake Ottinger vibing. Boomtown Jack McBain with the Mammoth. Alrighty. And then we got the guy I think I passed this guy up last night on accident, but we found him. Carl Lindbaum. Carl Lindbaum of the Vegas Golden Knights. Young Gun. VGK is going to Adam L. All right, 3 packs left, and then we'll get into box number 5. We'll start our second stack of 4. So we got the Blue Dazzler in here. Let's see what we're going to be dazzling. Going to the Toronto Maple Leafs, we got Austin Matthews, Blue Dazzler. Sean Monahan Encore. And Easton Cowan, the portraits. All right. Alrighty. We got a Young Gun in here. Got Mark Scheifele, Winnipeg. Linus Ullmark, vibin. And then we got the other Penguins Young Gun here. Harrison Brunecki for the Penguins. Alrighty. Get him all sleeved up. Harrison Brunecki. Last pack. We'll drop down our next box. This little platform with some 8s. And I think we might have another Outburst Young Gun. So if that's the case, that'll be first break prediction down. We got Sizzle Reel, Robert Thomas. Patrick Laine, Canadians. Just a whole bunch of base. Let's see what we're going to end on. Could be a silver Outburst Young Gun. Best of luck, everybody. Going to the Boston Bruins here, we got John Farinacci. John Farinacci going to the Boston Bruins. So there you go, sleeps. Boston's kind of waking up a little bit in this case for you. Boston had a few hits. They had obviously the Young Gun hits in the first case, but I don't think nothing too spicy. I think, like I said, they had like the Young Gun canvas and, like I said, a couple base, but yeah. So they're kind of waking up a little bit in this case. So again, congratulations as always, there, sleepers. John Farinacci, Silver Outburst, Young Gun. Take down Pelika. All right, so very good. Let me get the base out of the way. Roll fast. All right, on to box number 5. We have 61 on the sticker, 14 on the box. So your first break predictions now down. We got our 2 Outburst Young Guns. So now we're just looking for 3 numbered variants. Card number to 50 or less. And then I think we're looking for at least, 3 more. Yeah, 3 more Young Gun canvases, because we got 2 already with the the Farinacci, and then can't think of the other guy we just hit. 61 on the sticker, 14 on the box. Yes, sir. Tusky it is. We got a acetate in here. My guess is it's a population count. Doesn't look like we got a Young Gun just yet. Should be out of 500. It is a red. See, who is it going to? Best of luck. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So this one is going to their Jason. We got Chris Letang out of 500. Chris Letang, population count out of 500. Then we got Braden Point. And then Sam Dickinson slaps. Oh, almost didn't even see that. Then we got a Young Gun right there too. So Ryan Green for the Chicago Blackhawks. Sometimes they slip that extra hit in there, and I'm not ready for it. The Tang at 500. Actually, hit one of his. We got another Ryan Green Young Gun for the Blackhawks. Looks like we got a deluxe base in here, if I'm not mistaken. It's looking kind of deluxe-y. See what we got. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Eric Cernak. 14 out of 250. 14 out of 250. Deluxe base going to Tampa. Tampa's going to their Micah. Draisaitl sizzle reel. And Ricard Raquel glow up. Again, the deluxe is numbered, so we will sleeve that up. Eric Cernak for the Tampa Bay Lightning. the Bolts. Got ourselves a young gun. Let them cook. Ovechkin. Set Jarvis Glow up. And there you go. Another Easton Cowan there, Butcher. Another Easton Cowan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that brings your total up to 3 now. 2 in this case, and then 1 on the first. It's going to be a good day, Tater. Easton Cowan. Very nice. Very nice. Sugar and spice. Series 2 does not have acetates in it. Those are all in extended series. That's what I'm saying. You got to think with extended series this year, you're going to have acetates. You're going to have the debut patches. You're going to have Schaefer Young Gun Canvas. You know, you're going to have Beckett Seneca Young Guns and things like that in there. It's going to be a pretty loaded product overall with hopefully in terms of possibility of hits. And like I said, I mean, it's like if you think Series 2 is going to be bad, extended is going to be probably 20 times worse. You got Brady Tkachuk, Let Them Cook Speckle. Then we got Mikhail Sergachev Encore. We got Kiefer Sherwood, Boomtown. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, obviously they saved, like I said, Beckett Seneca, I think, for extended because obviously you need at least a few of the bigger names, I think, still to put in there. You know, they got smart, you know, about that. They started holding over a couple of the bigger names for that. But, you know, I mean, I'm sure there'll be some other names in there. I'm sure they'll be hit worthy. Matty Beniers of the Kraken. Sam Reinhart, Panthers. Up next, we got for the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Dominic James. Dominic James for Tampa Bay. They do not have a list currently out yet for extended, just because, again, you got to think with like Series 2 coming out, I don't think they're really trying to push extended just yet. But I would imagine here, because I think it comes out, I think June, I think I saw. So like June or July it's coming out. So I imagine probably in like another month, you'll probably see a list start, you know, you'll start seeing more hints and stuff coming out about, yeah, who the leak, like the leak will come out at some point, you know. We got a fluorescence in here. Where's it going to? Red fluorescence. Going to the Ottawa Senators. We got Donovan Sabrango. Going to Ottawa. Ottawa is going to Micah. Red. Bobrovsky vibing. Jimmy Snuggerud. Beauty portrait for the Blues. Donovan Sabrango. All right. This is box number 5. Again, RB has the Islanders for this box and the next box as well. Nathan McKinnon encore. The future Norris winner right here, Zach Orwinski. Yeah, I could be a little biased. Why not? Up next for the New Jersey Devils, we got Arseny Griciuk. Arseny Griciuk. Our Griciuk, I don't know. I've heard multiple things about it, but that grits is a yuck. He said, just for you, Papa. Okay, don't think not seeing anything too crazy. Oh, never mind. I see a. I just saw a Young Gun canvas there. Never mind. We got Stuart Skinner, speckled glow up for the Edmonton Oilers, and probably not very good kept secret because I think the name was kind of exposed there, but. Going to the Minnesota Wild. So first timer Greg there, buddy. It's a nice little hit going your way. You got Zeev Buium, the Wild. Young Gun canvas there. Yaroslav Askarov, vibin. That's right, old Greg, you know. Have you ever drank Bailey's from a boot or whatever? What do you say, shoe or something? Very nice, though. A little Zeev Buium. Buium. For the Wild. Again, that's number 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for the Young Gun canvases. I believe you need at least 2 more. Smooth and creamy. We got now you're making me think of old Greg, damn it. Got Thomas Hurl sizzle reel. We got Beckett Seneca UD portrait for the Ducks. I don't know what we got here. Oh, we got another Tusky. There we go. Took me a minute to realize what it was, but we got the Young Gun for Tusky here to go along with the Silver Outburst we pulled a little bit earlier. Good old Tusky. You beautiful bastard, Tusky. All right. 3 packs left. Almost to the halfway point of our case. So we got a Dazzler in here. Going to the New York Rangers, Vincent Trocheck, Blue Dazzler. Got Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah. Like, so now you're just getting me thinking about it, buddy. Now I'm just getting distracted. We got Glow Up, Krill Marchenko. So we got another Young Gun. Let's see what we got for the Young Guns. Beauty Canvas, Yuri Slafkovsky for the Canadiens. Then we got Dustin Wolf, Sizzle Reel. Up next for the Carolina Hurricanes, Alexander Nikishin. I think it's Nikishin, but going to the Canes and going to Stackfather himself, their DV. One of the better Canes young guns in the set. Last pack. We'll move on to the halfway point box. Box number 6. Looks like we got an Outburst base. Jack Eichel let them cook. Steven Stamkos, Nashville. What do we got for our Outburst base? For the New York Rangers, William Morgan. Outburst going to the Rangers. All right. Let's go ahead and get the base out of the way. Just like that. Okay. Moving right along, though, to box number 6. Again, this will be your final box here, RB, and then box 7's going back to Brian D for the Islanders. But this is still your box to have, though. RB, we got 65 on the sticker, 96 on the box. 65 sticker, 96 on the box. Oops, 3 packs. 3 packs. 3 and 3. Emptiness. Pure emptiness. 65 sticker. 96 on the box. Yeah, you do have one at 9. So, yeah, you never know, though. Like I said, I mean, I'm still looking for a clear cut. Still got some variants I think we need to hit, so you never know. You just never know. Again, it's Upper Deck. You know, I'm not going to put anything past Upper Deck anymore. You just got to expect the unexpected sometime with them. Sometimes you got to expect the expected with them too, though. Ken Johnson Encore. Timo Meyer, UD Canvas. We'll get our next young gun going to the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo's going to our first timer, Andrew Colton Ellis. Ellis Young Guns. Let's take him down. We got another Young Gun canvas in here, it looks like. So making up ground on that. I think after this one, we'll have one more to go. And then I think we will we'll have our next break prediction down. Dylan Holloway Glow Up Speckle for the Blues. And up next for the Nashville Predators, Young Gun Canvas Brady Martin going to Nashville, going to Brian J. We got Hellebuck vibing right after that. William Martin. All right, so I think that's number 4 for the Young Gun canvases. We got a Young Gun in here. Dylan Gunther. Got Jack Eichel. And then we got a repeat here for the Kings. Taylor Ward. He was the first Young Gun we pulled tonight from the break. Going to the Kings. Taylor Ward. 1 second. Two. Actually, I take that back. I guess that's actually our 3rd Young Gun canvas. So we actually have 2 more to go, but we still have 6 boxes. So, I mean, you're going to get one. I think on average, there's one like in every other box. So I would imagine, 6 boxes, we should be able to get 2 more Young Gun canvases out of the boxes there. We might have a checklist Young Gun here. We got Zeev Buium for the Wild Encore. Leon Draisaitl slaps. Oops. Yep, and there it is. Young Gun checklist here. Schaefer and Misa. So, Young Gun check. All right. So this will be between RB and Snowy there. Of course, we still have to razz off. We hit 2 in the first case. We'll still have to random those off amongst the participants as well. Schaefer Misa Young Gun checklist. All right, very good. We got an acetate. I'm not seeing anything, so I'm guessing it's a population count would be my guess. It does look like a population count. Let's see what we got. It's gray, so it should be out of 1,000. Best of luck. Let's see who we got. What do we got up next? Wow, so there you go. We got a 500 Chris Letang and 1,000 Chris Letang. So we got 2 Letangs here for the population count. There you go. Then we got Matvei Michkov Sizzle Reel. Glow Kent Johnson. And I think just the base after that. So 2 Letang population counts. A 5 and 1,000. 500 and 1,000 there. Going to Pittsburgh. I've got a Young Gun. Let's see what we got for the Young Gun. Barkov, Let Them Cook. We got Brandon Hagel Glow Up. And for the Minnesota Wild, and going to our first timer, Greg, there we got Z William, young gun from Minnesota. Of course, now he's for the Nucks or whatever, I believe. Z William, young guns going to the Minnesota Wild. So we got our Blue Dazzler. Blue Dazzler. Who's it going to? We got another rookie Dazzler here going to the Nashville Predators. We got Brady Martin. Brady Martin, Blue Dazzler rookie going to the Preds. And we got a Matthew Wood right after that. And then we got Alexi Protas. Blow up. Brady Martin Dazzler. Blue Dazzler going to the Preds. Going to Brian J. Congrats there, Brian. Of course, I think all this stuff is just icing on the cake now. Now that you got your 101, so you know this is like a big deal to you anymore, but you know, still nice to, I'm sure, hit stuff. Jackson Lacombe canvas for the Ducks. Valeri Nichushkin, Sizzle Reel. And then we got another Dominic James for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that is a duplicate young gun we've hit before. Dominic James. All right, 4 packs left. 6 boxes to go. We're at our halfway point. And we got an Outburst Young Gun in here. All right. So here was the 3 Outbursts we wanted from yesterday. So here's your chance, RB. It could be a Schaefer. You never know. You never know. Vasilevsky, Vibing Speckled. Tyler Toffoli Encore. And Andrei Svechnikov Boomtown right after that. We got a young gun in here. Jake Gensel for the Lightning canvas. If you know, you know, for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And another Matvei Gridden for the Flames up next. Right, get these guys sleeved up. Got Gridden. All right, last pack. We'll drop down our next box. Still got to do our. We got something acetate in here. Okay, I think it's a base. So it took me a second. I'm like, what is this? I think it is a acetate base card. Let's see who it's going to. We got for the Vegas Golden Knights, we got Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, clear cut. Vegas is going to Adam Linz. Adam L. And then we got Vibe and Jordan Binnington up next for the Blues. And up after that, we got Jake Ottinger. UD Portraits right after that. All right, so we will actually I'll see that up later. All righty, let's see what we got here. I do believe, like I said, I think we have a Silver Outburst Young Gun in here. Brady Tkachuk, let them cook. Reed Cider slaps. All righty. Box number 6, last hit here. We got an Outburst Young Gun. Where is it going to, folks? Best of luck, everybody. No, it's not a Schaefer. Going to the Calgary Flames. Adar Suniev. Suniev. Again, I'm not saying, I don't know how to say his last name, but going to the Calgary Flames nonetheless. So there you go, Nikki. Suniev. Adar Suniev. All right. Going to the Flames. It's all going up in flames. Take down Farinacci, I suppose. All righty. Get this out of the way. All right, box number 6. Or excuse me, this is box number 7. Yeah, this is box 7. This is going to Brian D. We got 63 on the sticker, 63 sticker, 57 on the box. So we got 5 boxes left to go. Keep that in the background there so you guys can keep an eye on it there. And let's see, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Empty box. 63 on the sticker and 57 on the box. All right. Let's see what we got. It's like a Young Gun at the very least. Got Ryan Green encore for the Blackhawks. Marco Casper, canvas. Excuse me. And then we got for the Canes here, Charles Alexis Legault. Like I said, if I'm saying names wrong, obviously I do apologize. Going to the Canes up next. And we got, it looks like another Young Gun canvas in here. I could be mistaken, but it looks like it. So if that's the case, we'll only need one more than at that point to get the break prediction. Speckled Boomtown, Ryan Hartman of the Wild. Speckled. Let's see what we got up next. Going to the Carolina Hurricanes. All right. Kind of threw me off there. Alexander Nikishin. Alexander Nikishin for the Carolina Hurricanes. That is going to their stack father. So that's a nice little hit for yourself. Barkov Sizzle Reel. So now all we need is one more Young Gun canvas, and we got 5 more boxes to do it. I think we can. And then we just need I think we actually need 3 numbered Young Guns. So that's not looking maybe too good, but if you get another card out of 50 or less, you guys at least get 3. Actually, we'll knock him out the way. We'll put him up for a second. We got a Young Gun. Cam Talbot vibing. Ryan Hartman Boomtown. Up next for the Vegas Golden Knights, we got Carl Lindbaum. Boom. He's a boom. He's a boom. Need hit one. For VGK. All right. 9 packs to go. Box number 7. Again, the Islanders are going to Brian D in this box, then going to Graham in the next one. So we got a numbered sizzle reel, I think. Looks red. It is a numbered, I believe. Got Braden Point, red sizzle reel going to the Lightning. This is going to you there, Micah. And it is numbered right there. 30 out of 199. 30 out of 199. Braden Point, red sizzle reel. We got Owen Power on core. And then Colton Parayko slaps for the Blues, excuse me. Oh, and then again, they always slip this extra hit in there. And then we got Zakhar Bardakov. Zakhar Bardakov for the Avalanche right after that. And Colorado is going to Graham. Again, this one is numbered, so we will sleeve it up. Tampa hasn't done too bad for you tonight, though, Micah. Got a few nice little hits from them. 30 out of 199. Got Dylan Cousins on core. Kyle Connor, let them cook. And then Dylan Holloway, glow up for the Blues. got another young gun. Just what we always wanted, another young gun. Matthew Nyes. We got Nikishin UD Portraits. Oops. And then for the Detroit Red Wings, we have another Michael Brantzig Nygaard for the Wings. This is the second one. So, congrats once again there to Pack a Day, Izzy, PAD. Going to the Wings. So there you go again. Like I said, the Wings I thought they did pretty good in the first case. So not doing too bad in the second case so far. Still plenty of boxes to go. Maybe we might have the Blue Dazzler in here. It's looking kind of Dazzlerish. Up next for the Vancouver Canucks, we got Elias Pettersson, Blue Dazzler. Matt Zuccarello Encore. And Lane Hudson UD Portrait right at the end of that. So at least got a base young gun in here. Got a UD Canvas checklist here. Fox and Hughes. And we got Let Them Cook, Leon Draisaitl. And up next, we got a John Farinacci base young gun for the Boston Bruins to round out that pack there. Get him sleeved up. I think this is the second one we've hit tonight of his. Mr. Farinacci. Snatchy. All right. So we've got a Outburst base in here. Jacob Markstrom vibing. Dougie Hamilton slaps. And then we got for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Noel Acciari. And they're going for the Pittsburgh Penguins Outburst. Three packs left. Box number 7. Box 8 up next. Speckled sizzle reels. Hagel. Dylan Cousins for the Senators. And then Mark Scheifele, Portraits for Winnipeg. Probably a young gun in this pack, then I guess. And there is a young gun. How about that? Martin Necas canvas. If you know, you know. Lane Hudson. And there you go, Snowy. Another Misa there for yourself, Michael Misa. Michael Misa. For the Sharks. That box down. This will be the last box of our second stack. So we might have a fluorescence in here. Let's see, where is it going to? Got another one here for Carolina. We got Ryan Suzuki. Ryan Suzuki fluorescence. Another red non-numbered. And then we got Sam Reinhart sizzle reel for the Panthers. Followed by Pavel Dorofeev for the Knights glow up. Alrighty. Ryan Suzuki. Red fluorescence. Let me get the baits out of the way real superty duperty fast. Right, box number 8 again. Now this one is going to Graham in terms of the Islanders hits. We got 58 on the sticker, 58 on the sticker, and then we got 58 on the box. Uh-oh, folks. Could this be like last time? I think the last case or whatever we had like was like 86 and 86, and that turned out to be like a pretty hot box. So we'll see what we got. We got 58 and 58 though. Life-changing, probably not life-changing, but you did get yourself another Misa there. So that was out of the way for you. We got 58 though on the sticker, 58 sticker, and 58 on the box. All right, folks. Let's see if we can make something happen. And like I said, the Islanders are going to Graham in this box. And up next for the Philadelphia Flyers. Of course, I think he just got traded, if I'm not mistaken. We got Rasmus Ristolainen. 55 out of 250 deluxe base going to the Philadelphia Flyers. So that's going to their Micah. Rasmus Ristolainen. Jake Sanderson encore for the Ottawa Senators up next. Pellikka. Sandin Pellikka there. Slaps. And also a young gun for the New York Rangers, Noah Laba. Noah Laba. Good young gun hit there for the Rangers. Rangers did pretty good in the first case. Again, if I'm not mistaken. $55 out of $250 though. Rasmus Ristolainen deluxe. And then a Mr. Laba. Laba. Blabba. Going to the Rangers. Let's see what we got next. So I'd love to see something numbered young gun come out of this box at the very least. Owen Power Encore. Do you want more? Dustin Wolf vibing. And Sam Renzel, beauty portrait for the Hawks. Got a young gun in here. Let's see what we are young gunning. If you know, you know. JT Miller. Cider Boomtown. Oh, there you go, Snowy. There you go. So how about another Sam Dickinson there for you? So that's 2 for tonight. With the Misa there. I mean, it could be a good thing. Maybe you'll see at least another Misa there. Maybe you'll double up on that as well. So you never know. Sam Dickinson there for the Sharkies. Let them cook. Speckle Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Patrick Laine Encore. And Skinner Glow Up. I think that's just a normal young gun there. We got Connor Garland now, newly acquired Blue Jacket. The Canucks. And speaking of Blue Jackets, you got Elvis Merzlikins right behind him. Follow that up with a young gun for the Vancouver Canucks. We got Braden Coots. If I'm saying that name wrong, I apologize. Coots. All right. Halfway marker. Halfway. Uh-oh, I think we might have an acetate here. And it's looking like the Young Gun clear cut. I'm thinking it's looking like a Young Gun clear cut. So, all righty. We're going to set it off to the side here. See what we got at the end of the box. Normal Young Gun there. Seth Jarvis Encore. Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. Canvas. We got Nikishin here. Alexander Nikishin, Young Gun for the Hurricanes right after that. Actually, I think we hit one of his. So just sleeve. execution there for the Canes. Got a speckled Scheifele Udi portrait. Oh, and then we got a another Young Gun canvas. This will be your second break prediction down. Let's see what we got. And there it is, the other one for the Detroit Red Wings. So there you go, Izzy. You hit the Pelika out of the first case. And now you got the Brandsig Nygaard in this one. So both Red Wing Young Gun canvases have been pulled for you there. So congratulations once again there, Izzy. Again, this will give you your break prediction number 2 down. Got our next Young Gun. Jakob Chychrun for the Capitals, sizzle reel. Adrian Kempe for the Kings. And we have Hunter Hyatt. Again, I could be wrong on that, but that's how you say it, Hyatt. Probably wrong, but Hyatt, I don't know. And you can always correct me if I'm wrong. Just be gentle. That's all I ask. Correct me, just be gentle. I have feelings too, you know. Wild. We got our 3 stack left, and we'll see what we got for our clear cut Young Gun. We got a Dazzler in this one. Let's see what we got. Got Arturi Lehkonen for the Colorado Avalanche Blue Dazzler. Oliver Rodrigue. And Jamie Oleksiak, Boomtown. Just got a base Young Gun here. Jared Spurgeon. Canvas for the Wild. Let Them Cook. Kucherov. And up next, we got David Tomasic. The Oilers. So there you go, Snowy. Tomasic. Gotcha, Tomasic. David Tomasic. Very nice. Going to the Oiler. All right, we're going to drop down our next box. This is box number 9. That's you again there, RB. It looks like we've got a Outburst base in here. Frederick Anderson. Going to the Washington Capitals, kind of an interesting one there, Charlie Lindgren. Radko Gudas slaps. Alrighty, folks. Now is the time. Let's see what we got here. Again, we got our clear-cut Young Gun. Clayton Keller. Jake DeBrusk. Oops. Right, best of luck, everybody. Let's see what we get. It is a Young Gun here. Best of luck. Oh, it is not. Oh, okay. I thought that was a Young Gun. Well, the LA King thing threw me off, so I guess we don't have our. I saw the silver there. Huh. So false alarm this time around. But going to the LA Kings, though, we got Drew Doughty clear-cut base. So we're still looking for our clear-cut. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, you know, that silver on the Kings thing kind of threw me off there. It looked like it was the Young Gun stuff there. But that's okay. Just means hopefully in one of these boxes, these final four will have at least a clear cut in there at some point. All right. Next up, this is box number 9. So here you go, RB. This is your final one of the night. Best of luck. We got 60 on the sticker. 67 on the box. Alrighty. 4 boxes to go. Empty. 60 on the sticker. 67 on the box. Alrighty. Let's go, Chiza. Got our first Young Gun of the box. Brady Kachuk. Evan Bouchard. And up next for the Philadelphia Flyers, we have Devin Kaplan. Mr. Devin Kaplan. Wild stuff. Wild. Really big shoes. Kaplan for the Flyers. Next pack up. Looks like we got a deluxe base coming up. Why not? Mr. Michael Bunting, the 6-year rookie. For the Nashville Predators, we have 62 out of 250. 62 out of 250 for the Predators deluxe base here. Winnipeg Jets, if you know, you know. And then Boomtown Brady Kachuk. Good old Michael Bunting. Like I said, 6-year rookie. We're wondering if he's going to get Dallas rookies as well. You never know. Got another Young Gun in this one, another base Young Gun. Got UPL for the Buffalo Sabres. There we go. Ivan Demidov Beauty Portraits for the Habs. And then we got another Braden Coots here for the Vancouver Canucks. It's the second one we pulled his tonight, along with the Young Gun Canvas. Again, so far, pretty solid case. So far, I mean, I think both cases, you know, have been pretty much what to expect. I haven't been, like I said, too disappointed with what I've seen. Obviously, still have, 3 more boxes to go after this. So, I mean, you never know. We could still see something nice and big out of here, which I would love to see. Just Sturkin speckled, but again, I think just overall, just my my little kind of quick synopsis of the cases is, again, I think overall it's been pretty good. Got Duchesne Encore. Like I said, my only bugaboo is the price of this stuff. I don't think, like I said, that's my big thing. Connor McMichael Glow Up is just, I just think series is just not a really good product. I feel to jack up to the sky basically, and I just think a lot of these boxes, I just like to see it just kind of hang around the 110, 115 mark. But we got to meet the market demands, I suppose. That's what I keep hearing. It's the market pricing, the market. It's the market. Quinn Hughes, Canucks. Style vibing. We got a Ty Mueller, the Vancouver Canucks. I think that's the first one of his tonight. But it's like I said though too, extended. Extended's going to be worse though. But I mean, as always, I think with series especially, I'm always going to try to at least get 2 cases of every series product that comes out at the very least. We got something acetate in here. Looking like a base card if I had to take a swing at it. But again, I think, and that's why I was talking with Dar a little bit when I was picking up the cases, and I just think moving forward. And I've mentioned this before, going for the Philadelphia Flyers, Garnet Hathaway, clear cut base. But just moving forward, I think I'm going to be a little more picky and choosy about some of the stuff that we open kind of more immediately. Certain products I don't think that we're not necessarily going to have a ton of support for, and in all honesty, there's just certain products I'm not really a big fan of either. And it's not necessarily, I won't say we won't break it, but it's just something I think, some products I think we can kind of wait a little bit and kind of maybe wait for that price to drop on it just a little bit, like we kind of did with the SPX. We didn't open SPX for months. And of course, the price went down quite considerably on it. And, we were able to open some then. Yeah, I just think there's certain products I'm going to kind of probably pump the brakes on and probably not worry about maybe initially. But there's certain products though that we will get, and I will try to obviously get, if I can squeeze an extra case or 2 or whatever it is, I'll definitely try to do my best to, for certain products, again, like I said, series and things like that, products I know are popular and we all like opening. We got Wilson, Matthew Nyes, our young gun going to the Hurricanes, Joel Nystrom. But I think, like I said, after we get done with this series case, like I said, over the probably, I'll work on getting everything out to you guys, hopefully for next week. I'll have to sort through everything, get it ready, but I'm gonna try to get the stuff out to you guys, like I said, hopefully by next week. But I think the plans after, like, I do got that. I think I got that. It's a 9-box mixer break that I was going to post up. It is going to be a pick your team style. So that should be next. All right, Kobu slaps for the Ducks. We got Reed Sider. Philip Broberg. This is real. But but it's something also, that's the other thing. Obviously, we're gonna have, I think, a few weeks off anyways between some of these releases. So again, we'll do the mixer break because that's something I have on hand. I've been wanting to kind of do it. I wanted to do it before Series 2 came out, but we weren't able to squeeze it in there in time. So we'll get that done. But it's something I always try to do. I always try to get your guys' opinions and try to figure out a moot. I always try to get your guys' opinion on stuff. Definitely helps direct the ship a little bit, just kind of knowing what you guys are kind of more in favor of breaking and kind of going from there. So I'll be kind of posting up some polls and things like that and getting some votes and things going on and just getting your guys' opinion. Again, if anyone's that's watching this isn't a part of the room, again, I think that QR code in the corner should be good and should get you directed to our Discord room if you want to join in on that. Again, if not, excuse me, if not, we have the Twitter X or the Instagram accounts if you prefer those platforms instead. Just obviously with us, the Discord has become more or less the main base. Oh, very nice. That kind of came out of nowhere. There's Zane Parekh. Nice when they're going to you, Nikki. Zane Parekh, rookie Blue Dazzler, going to the Flames. But Discord has kind of become more or less the there you go, Matthew Schaefer. So there you go, RB. Schaefer UD portrait going your way. Look at that too. All right. So there you go, RB. That one's going your way. Matthew Schaefer UD portraits. Don't think we hit one of those for you yesterday. Zane Parekh Dazzler. Next, Young Guns. Joel Farabee for the Flames. Aho. Sizzle Reel. And up next, Isaac Howard. Tomasic and Howard there for you, Snowy. So I think you hit all your Young Guns for your teams. Obviously, again, so now you're just more or less, like you said, you're looking for the variants and the parallels and all that. Still got 3 boxes to go. So you never know. This is box number 10. 10 is going to Graham for the Islanders. So we got Outburst base. You see Saros vibing. JT Miller slaps. And Jeremy Swayman on the outburst there, going to the Bruins. Jeremy Swayman. Bruins outburst. Let's get the base out of the way real fast. What do we got here? Box number 10. We still got 2 more boxes, as you can see right there in the background. Box 10 again. These is the Islanders are going to Graham in this one. And then the final 2 boxes are both going to Adam. But, of course, he already hit the Schaefer Young Gun in his first box, so mission accomplished on that end. 67 on the sticker, 67 sticker, and 97 on the box. So we're getting matching numbers. 67 and 97. Alrighty. Empty. 6797. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 67. All right. A Young Gun in here. Dylan Holloway on core. Barrett Hayton for the Mammoth. Up next for the Minnesota Wild, Danila Yurov. Yurov for the Wild. For the Mini Wild. Going to Minnesota. That's going to our first timer there, Greg. You haven't done too bad tonight with your team there, Greg. Actually, your teams, I should say, because you have St. Louis and Minnesota. And we got ourselves, looks like another Young Gun canvas in here. Let's see who it is. We got Adrian Kempe Speckle for the Kings portraits. Going to the Utah Mammoth. So this one is for you there, Rob. Dmitry Shimashev. Dmitry Shimashev, Young Gun canvas going your way. Then we got Sizzle Reel Robertson. Like I said, for the most part, I'm just happy that we're seeing like some different hits from the case, because there's been those times we've had a couple breaks where it's like we'll break multiple cases of something, and it's like we'll see a lot. There's just like every once in a while you see those cases, you'll have 2 different cases, and you'll just see like a lot of similar hits from it. And you're just kind of like, it's just like, come on now, you can do better than that. Got a Young Gun. Got Connor Bedard, let them cook. Let them cook. And then we got Dylan Strome, glow up. And this one is going then to you there, Graham. This is an Islanders hit. A little bit. All right. Got Tristan Lennox going to the Islanders, going to Graham. This is box 10, so that is his. So I'm trying to make notes of who's hitting what. Tristan Lennox. 9 packs to go and 2 boxes left. Got a young gun. Darcy Kemper on core. Elias Pettersson slaps. And another Islanders young gun, Max Shabanov. Shabanov. So that's also going to you there, Graham. All right. So another Islanders, back-to-back Islanders young guns there. And both those will go to Graham. Ooh, we got a red outburst. Oh, I think it's just a base. And for a second, I thought it was a young gun. It's just a base, I think. But this would be good for your third break prediction, though. So you guys will at least be getting the $10 break credit. Got so excited for a second. I thought it was literally a red young gun, red outburst young gun there, but it's not. I think it's just a base. So let's see what we got. Got ourselves a red outburst base. Going to the Detroit Red Wings. So a little bit of a color match here. We got Marco Kasper. It's like 16 out of 25. 16 out of 25 red outburst base. Going to the Wings. So there you go, Izzy. Instagram Izzy. All the more. I got excited for a second. I thought it was a young gun. That's not a rookie. $16 out of 25. Marco Kasper, red outburst base. Going to the Wings. So congratulations once again there, Izzy. We got Logan Thompson vibing. Anthony Cirelli glow up. And why not a Dmitry Shimashev? The Utah Mammoth, Dmitry Shimashev. And Utah's having a pretty good break tonight. Definitely being one of the cheaper teams, you know. Not too shabby. Dmitry Shimashev. Halfway through the box. 2 more boxes to go. Still looking for that clear cut. Hopefully we see it. Because I think we have opened cases of series where there was no clear cut. And I'm really hoping that's not the case. Got a Dazzler. Going to the Detroit Red Wings, we got Moritz Seider, blue Dazzler. We got Nikishin. And Thomas Harley on the glow up. Alrighty. So we got Base Young Gun, I believe, in here. Jonathan Quick for the Rangers. Range of Danger. Seth Jones for the Hurricanes. And another one here. We pulled one earlier for the Vancouver Canucks. Kirill Kudryavtsev, Kudryavtsev, something like that. Going to Vancouver and going to Brian J. Almost done with the box. Couple more packs. So we've got an Outburst base. Would be my guess. McDavid Let Them Cook. And to go along with the I think we hit the exclusive earlier. Montembeault Outburst base. And Zane Parekh slaps. Just a little slaps. That's all. Just a little slaps. Not seeing anything. Larry Nichushkin, we got a speckle sizzle reel. Brian Rust on core. And Kirill Kaprizov Beauty Portrait. We got the Travis Konechny looking all kinds of mysterious. Charlie Lindgren vibing. And another Jack Williams young gun going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. We hit one a little bit earlier. That one's going to you as well there, Eric. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Put that down. And it looks like we got, say, black and white, maybe canvas. So it looks like something like that. And what do we got for the black and white canvas? The Florida Panthers, we got Anton Lundell. Anton Lundell for the Panthers. Cam Fowler, if you know, you know. And Boomtown Arbor Jackeye. Anton Lundell for the Panthers. All right, 1 second. Let me get this stuff out the way. Oh, feels good to move the leg a little bit, get some circulation going down there. We got 68 on the sticker, 68 sticker, 52 on the box. Again, and these final two boxes are going to you there, Adam. Of course, like I said, you've already hit a Schaefer tonight, so mission already accomplished. But again, you just never know. We're still looking for the clear cut. Again, hopefully we have one in here. Three packs, and 3 packs. 3 snacks, packs. Empty box. 68 on the sticker. 52 on the box. We got our first young gun of the box. Martin Necas. Jakob Chychrun. Muted canvas. And David Tomasic. For the Oilers. Next one there for you, Snowy. I'm not sure. Don't see anything crazy. Of course, we could have a program of excellence, though, it looks like. Jake DeBrusk glow up speckled here for the Vancouver Canucks. Let's see what we got. And it is a program of excellence. This one is going to the Ottawa Senators, I believe. Ottawa is going to Micah there. We got Donovan Sebrango. Program of excellence canvas. And then we got Cale Makar. If you know, you know. Do you know? I don't know. Donovan Sebrango. For the Ottawa Senators, again going to Micah. So congrats there to Micah. Got our next young gun here. Gustafson Biben. Max Domi Boomtown. And going to the Islanders. So we'll go and mark that down. And this one is going to either Adam, Warren, Marshall Warren Young Gun. Get him sleeved up in his new home. He's all tucked away and safe. Marshall Warren. Young Guns for the Islanders. Could have another young gun in here, I guess. Connor McDavid. Tage Thompson snaps. And it is a young gun. We did pull his a little bit earlier there. Charles Alexis Legault. righty. What do we got? For the Canes. For the Canes. Next pack up. What's next? Let's see, kind of young gun in here. Oliver Rodrigue Blue Encore. Tage Thompson, excuse me. Tage Thompson Sizzle Reel. And Anthony Stolar's Glow Up for the Leafs. We got yet another young gun. Let Them Cook, Nathan McKinnon. Freddie Martin, UD Portraits. Well, Snowy. Well, Snowy. Well, if we're going to give you a double up on Dickinson and double up on Namiza. So there you go, buddy. Pretty good. Decent little case for yourself tonight. So I think you've got about 3 of each. Young gun wise. Very cool. Very nice. Congratulations. Never hurts to have some extra. Oop. Slid right out of the bottom there. Robert Thomas Blue Dazzler. We got the Thomas Shabbat and Jake Gensel. All right. 5 packs left, and then we got 1 more box to go. So we got a young gun in here. Got William Carlson, Wild Bill, UD Canvas. And Darcy Kemper vibing. And up next for the Detroit Red Wings, we got Emmett Finney. Emmett Finney. Emmett Finney for the Detroit Red Wings. I don't think we got any Celebrini canvases. I don't believe so. I did see the on the Instagram feed someone hit the Fanimation though for Celebrini. You know, it's kind of a neat card. I know they change like the designs up every year for them, but it was cool. Kaprizov Sizzle Reel. Mikko Rantanen Slaps. And we got a Silver Outburst base. Going to the Flyers, we got Nick Seeler. Nick Seeler for the Flyers, Outburst base. All right, 3 packs left to go in our box 11. Got Connor Hellebuck, Speckle Vibin. Got Huberdeau Encore. And Lucas Raymond UD Portraits. 2 more packs. We got our Young Gun. Let's see what we got. Jonathan Marchessault. Then we got Evgeny Malkin for the Penguin Sizzle Reel. Mr. Curtis Douglas here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Curtis Douglas. Young Guns, Tampa Bay. I think we might already hit one earlier, so. All right. Let's see. Let's pop down. Final box. Uh-oh. We got an acetate. And that is looking like a Young Gun. So I think we got ourselves our Young Gun clear cut here, folks. Last pack. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do the old reveal ski here. Quinn Hughes, Let Him Cook. Cord Glow Up. All right. Moment of truth here, folks. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves our clear-cut Young Gun. Where is it going to? It's not a actually, I think it might be. Wow, so we got the same clear cut out both cases. So both cases we hit a Zach Metza Young Gun clear cut. So it's like, just as I get done saying, like, oh, it's been nice. We haven't seen any repeat hits, and sure enough. Sure enough. But at least I will say, at least the one thing I'll say about this is that Buffalo was owned by 2 different folks. So 2 different folks are getting the hit. It's not just going to the same person. So that's like a little bit of silver lining. But yeah, I would have loved to see at least someone different. But, it is what it is. All righty. Last box. See what we can do. We have not hit a single numbered Young Gun tonight, though. So if there's not one in here, I'll be so surprised. We have 66 on the sticker and 88 on the box. All right. You never know. Maybe they put an extra clear cut in here for us. Like I said, I have seen that there has been cases out there that we're getting like 2 clear cuts in there. So you just never know. I mean, I doubt it, but 66 on the sticker, 88 on the box. All right, best of luck, guys. Final box of the break. Again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I know it's a little bit later, but we got it done. Like I said, I'll be working on getting like the spam and all that stuff done tomorrow. We'll work on doing like the giveaways and card ownerships and things like that is tomorrow as well. Again, if anybody's interested in base, please DM me and let me know. And then, like I said, Sunday, I should be hopefully getting everything together, hopefully out to you guys for mail days this coming week. Ryan, go. For the Preds. We got a speckled Boomtown, Jamie Alexiak. The Kraken. And we got a Legends canvas here for the Devils, Scott Gomez. And Connor Hellebuck, sizzle reel. Wonder if we were going to see any of these tonight, these Legend canvases. And we did. I think last night we saw 2. Beliveau and Bure. Jeremy Swayman vibing. McDavid portraits. And Hunter here for the Flames, Young Guns. I think it's his first one we've seen of his tonight. Hunter. All right, 9 packs to go. Come on, Upper Deck. Show us a little something. So I'm totally surprised we have not seen a single numbered Young Gun out of this case yet, though. Normally you get at least like a deluxe or something out of here. Yeah, Pedersen. Austin Matthews. And Dominic Fensor. I think that's the first one of his tonight we've seen. Mr. Fensor. All right. We got something red's probably numbered. Let's see what we got. Oh, got ourselves a red Connor McMichael glow up for the Washington Capitals. 33 out of 199. 33, 199 red glow up for the Capitals. There you go, Graham. Caps have done pretty well for you tonight, so I'm sure you're not too upset about that. Blackwood vibing. And the Kamel portraits. At first, I kind of did read it as Connor McDavid initially, but then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't say McDavid. That says something else. $33 out of 199. Connor McDavid or Connor McMichael. I almost said McDavid there. Connor McMichael blow up. Hellebuck, Winnipeg. And then was it Papizel? The Flames, Boomtown. And we got ourselves a young gun, Brady Martin, the Nashville Predators. We might have hit one of his a little bit earlier. Brady Martin. Halfway through the box, 6 packs to go. Let's see what we can do. We've got the Dazzler in here. And there you go, Connor McDavid Blue Dazzler for the Edmonton Oilers. Connor McDavid, Tyler Bertuzzi, and Josh Manson, Boomtown. Got a base young gun in here. Oops. Justin Falk on the canvas. Cord on the Vibin. And another Farinacci for the Boston Bruins, their young gun. John Farinacci. See what we get. I think we got maybe a outburst base. It's like an outburst base. If you know, you know. Gabriel Landeskog. Up next for the St. Louis Blues, we got Joel Hofer. Silver outburst base. We got Victor Hedman there. Slaps. After that, slaps. 3 packs to go, everybody. Thank you all so much once again for hanging out. Do always appreciate it. The speckled sizzle reel. Bay Hints. And glow up Dylan Gunther. So we got our base young gun in here. Last one of the break, I would imagine. Casey Middlestat of the Boston Bruins. Mark Stone of the Vegas Golden Knights, sizzle reel. And for the Minnesota Wild, last one up here, I do believe we got Hunter Hyatt. And if I'm saying the name wrong, I do apologize. And on to our very last pack of the break. Thank you guys so much. I would say most likely probably won't bother opening another case of this stuff just because it's right now it's just too expensive anymore. It is something obviously I think if it ever comes down in price again, I think we may look at maybe opening more then or something like that. But probably for now, I'd say we'll probably stick to maybe some loose boxes and adding them into mixers and things like that. But like as for cases, I think this will be it for now, just because again, just the price has just it's just gone up way too much, and then just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we've got a fluorescence to end off the break here. Where is it going to? Very nice. Going to the Anaheim Ducks. We got Beckett Seneca. And it is a red, so it is non-numbered. Anze Kopitar, Let Them Cook. And a William Eklund Glow Up. And that, my friends, will do it for tonight. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody. I know it is a little bit later tonight, but like I said, we start a little bit later, but it is the weekend. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with too many folks' plans and things like that. Again, I just always appreciate you guys when you hang out. Again, I'm just super glad we got the cases filled, that they're done. Like I said, I'll be doing all the spam and the giveaway stuff and all like the card ownerships and things. I'll be running all that tomorrow, so don't worry. Might be a little more in the afternoon for some of that, but I'll try to get the spam up, I think, hopefully in the morning, but like the giveaway stuff, I'll try to do more in the afternoon. And then, like I said, Sunday, I'll be getting everything ready to hopefully get shipped out to you guys. So I'll be doing a lot of sorting. Again, if anybody's interested in their base cards, like I said, send me a DM. Let me know. I had one person already mention they wanted their base. So again, just let me know so I can make a list of who wants what, so I know what I'm sorting on that day. But like I said, hopefully Sunday I'll be able to get everything sorted out and packed up, and then hopefully Monday out to you guys. And then, like I said, we'll be moving on to what's next. And like I said, I do think the next thing we'll probably do is our little 9-box pick your team mixer break. But again, we'll like I said, something we'll discuss more in the room. Again, I'll put up polls, and like I said, we'll take some votes and get some opinions and stuff kind of going. Let's get some suggestions and things, some input. And we'll take that, and like I said, we'll figure out where to go from there, because I do think we'll have at least a few weeks until the next. If I seen the schedule right, I think they said SPX is sometime this month, but like I said, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to buy SPX immediately or not. It just depends on the pricing and things like that. But I did see, I think in April, I think it's Metal Universe and then O-Pee-Chee Platinum, if I saw that correctly. Again, that could always subject change, but we should have at least a little bit of time here, more or less in between cases. So we'll figure something out. We'll probably break something else, like I said, case wise, if we want to do that. And but like I said, we'll do some things. Again, I'll get some input from you guys, and we'll go from there. As always, I do always appreciate your guys's your suggestions and things like that. Does help me, because I don't want to. I'm not here to dictate to you guys what we're going to open. I want to, make sure everybody's kind of cool with it and everyone's into it. So, but other than that, people, again, I do really appreciate it. Like I said, I always have to say that. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just always have to tell you guys that it is truly appreciated. I'm always, just really grateful that, like I said, you guys like the breaks enough to, where you guys want to support it and be a part of it. And I'm just really glad, and like I said, just grateful you guys are here, and just like I said, just let me try to hit you guys some cards. Obviously sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but I do my best every time. But rock and roll, everybody. You guys have yourself a lovely night. And I know it's late night, so it's almost morning. But you guys have yourself a good night. Again, looking forward to the next time we go live here and do some more breaking and ripping. And yeah, just thank you guys so much. So thank you guys as always. Powder Keg Pack Rips. We are signing off for tonight. Till next time, everybody. Thank you so much.